Heroes and Villains is a movie that is being directed by Taiwo Shitu and produced by Julian Happy.
It's a story that linked two couples having a problem in the marriage, so they needed a divorce.
Gone are the days when couples seek to weather the storm for the marriages, but the simplest of things could just make you seek divorce. So this is what this story is about.
So they contacted their lawyers, and their lawyers kind of told them, okay, the divorce have to be granted to them on one condition.
But their friend, a mutual friend who really loves them, decides, okay, before you guys finally have this divorce, why don't you go on a resort, go to this resort and try to make things out for at least 2 weeks.
Then if they can't settle their differences, then after 2 weeks, then the divorce will be granted.
Pablo, right?
Yep. And
the girl has to do what she has to do to protect herself. I never told her. It's a very simple story. I just love the fact that they got actors who can really turn it into a performance. People like Seun Akindele, Belinda Effa, who we know is a drama queen in her movies whenever she wants to, and people like me that are trying to be like Belinda. Please make sure she sees this part. You know, so I love the fact that they brought a cast together that can really turn the story into something, because it had a lot of potential. And I love the fact that it's not just a romantic story, which is what it would have basically been, but they added a little twist that I don't want to give away just yet, that made it a thriller. So 1 minute you're like, oh, I want them to fall in love again. Next thing you're like, who's that one with the knife? You know, I love that, and I hope the audience will be just as excited as I am.
I don't want to talk to you. Someone help! Help!
no one's here. I just want to talk.
Oh, really? Step away from her.
I just want to talk. It's not like
I said she does not want to talk.
Move!
I love this story. I get to play the character Kiki, the couple, you know, that is having the marital issues. Yeah, and I'm not married, so I really do not know what marriage seems like. So, you know, I have to do a lot of picking from here and there. I mean, my sisters are married and I have a couple of married friends. So I just try to be them and play out the story. It's quite interesting, but then I have this friend. Oh, I get to meet this girl in the resort, which is being played by Ivy Okujai. The character's name is Latoya. And she starts to advise my character. At the same time, she's advising my husband. So there's a conflict of interest here. Later on, we get to find out that she's very dark.
I played the role of Latoya in this movie called Heroes and Villains. This character, she's a bit psychotic. I chose not to think too much about it because it's not often I get the chance to play this kind of role. So I just threw myself into it and said, you know what, Ivy, don't hold back. Just give it your all and let's see what the audience will think.
I'm playing the character Pablo. Pablo is the guy who has issues with his wife and took an ideal vacation to sort out their differences. But it was some sort of a roller coaster. It was ups and downs of fights, you know, making up, friendship and all that. And then, you know, there was a villain amongst us who actually tried to say something else to my wife and then say something else to me, and then, you know, put us at loggerheads against each other.
I would like to pretend like there was no challenge in interpreting Latoya, the character I'm playing, but there is. First of all, wearing these contacts every day. I don't know, can you guys see it? You see it? Yeah. So wearing these contacts every morning and pulling it at night when my eyes are already tired, and this Abuja weather with the dust and everything, and sometimes I have to use the ointment to rinse out my eyes, was not easy. But that's another thing I love about the director. He uses anything he can to enhance the message of a character or the story, and that's a beautiful thing about him.
It's a lovely character that I didn't find too difficult, but much more interesting to play, because at the end of the day, I take each scene and then I'm like, okay, I wish this scene never ended, because it's quite intense, and the story passes across a lot of message that people can take home with.
I'm working as a waitress in a 5-star hotel. So my character, basically, I have to deal with like two very crazy loving couple who like came for holiday. So I'm always like at their beck and call. The other food I take for them. So like just a very small role, but like really funny because I always have to be there for them to deliver anything they want.
I do.
The director, Taiwo Shitu, of this movie I'm filming right now called Heroes and Villains, being produced by Happy Villain. I said Happy Villain, that's so funny because that's part of the title. Happy Julian, you would understand why I said Happy Villain. Hey, she's going to think I mean she's a bad person now. Okay, but yeah, Shitu Taiwo, very intelligent. As soon as I got on set, I wanted to have a conversation with him about my character because I thought she was a little undefined, especially towards the end of the story. I sat with him, I gave him a few suggestions, and in my head I was thinking, man, these are brilliant suggestions I'm giving this guy. But then he had either things to make it even better or arguments to completely shut it down. And I was like, hey, I'm a very smart person, so why is this person just making me feel like I did not even do my homework? So immediately I knew he's someone, a director who, when he has a job, he goes through the script very well. And I think given the right resources, he will be a fantastic contender in this country.
He's a good guy. He's cool-headed, calculative, and he's that kind of person. I would say I think he knows what he's doing. You know, so it's my first time working with him, but it's been a privilege.
Okay, Taiwo Shitu is my friend, and we've done several movies together, several music videos together, several documentaries together. So we have this friendship. Apart from working together, we have this friendship behind. Okay, I've worked with Belinda before. I think I worked with Sheon when I was coming up, and it's over 7 years now. But they're wonderful people. Ivy is also good. Belinda is awesome. You know, the last job I did before this one, she was on that set as well. So I enjoy working with them, and they're easy to work with.
If you're a stranger, you won't even know that I'm the producer because I'm free. I can carry the camera, I can carry anything that wants, even the makeup. In fact, except the crew will know, oh no, this is the producer. So if you're a stranger, you're like, who is the producer? If they just say that this is the producer you want. So I'm free to everyone.
When I saw the script, it was one of those scripts I couldn't stop reading when I started.
It's a very interesting story. It's a romantic comedy. It's a thriller, a lot of suspense.
I really can't wait for the production to be out. I believe it's going to be a good one.
The movie is going to be exciting because this is a movie that a lot of resources have been put in place.
Oh yeah, it's a very good movie. I mean it. So what do you think? I mean this movie, so of course it's going to be a very good movie. Shewa Kindele, Belinda F.I.V. Oh guy, heroes and villains. Who are you? Heroes and villains. Who are you? Heroes and villains.
Hi there, my name is Belinda F.I.V.
My name is Sheon Akinele.
Hello! My name is Ivy Okujai Egbo. I'm on this beautiful platform called We Love Movies.
Don't you love your movie?
I love movies, you love movies.
We all love movies, so let's keep watching.
We love movies.
We love movies.
We love movies.
We love movies.
We love movies. Bye-bye.